Whoa, that was perfect! Did you see their faces? Not actually. I was kind of busy watching the floor coming at me. Yeah, I remember that from jumping off the roof. It does catch your attention. Speaking of faces, love the nose. Yeah, no point in being uglier than usual. You're not ugly. Oh, come on, Shay. No, I mean it. Your profile is great. Don't be weird, Shay. I'm an ugly. You're an ugly. We will be for 2 more weeks. It's no big deal or anything. You, for example, have 1 giant eyebrow and 1 tiny one. I'm serious, Tally. Your nose isn't ugly. I like your eyes too. My eyes? Now you're totally crazy. They're way too close together. Who says? Biology says. You don't believe all that crap, do you? That there's only one way to look and everyone's programmed to agree on it? It's not about believing, Shay. You just know it. You've seen pretties. They look wonderful. They all look the same. I used to think that too. But when Paris and I would go into town, we'd see a lot of them. We realized that pretties do look different. They look like themselves. It's just a lot more subtle because they're not all freaks. We're not freaks, Tally. We're normal. We may not be gorgeous, but at least we're not hyped up Barbie dolls. What kind of dolls? It's something David told me about. Oh, great. David again. He's real, Tally. I've met him more than once. Okay, Shay, David's real, but so is being ugly. You can't just change it by wishing or by telling yourself that you're pretty. That's why they invented the operation. But it's a trick, Tally. You've only seen pretty faces your whole life. Your parents, your teachers, everyone over 16. But you weren't born expecting that kind of beauty in everyone all the time. You just got programmed into thinking that anything else is ugly. It's not programming. It's just a natural reaction. And more important than that, it's fair. In the old days, it was all random. Some people kind of pretty, most people ugly all their lives. Now everyone's ugly until they're pretty. No losers. There are losers, Tally. Is that it? Are you worried the operation's not gonna work? That's silly, Shay. You're no freak. In 2 weeks, you'll be as pretty as anyone else. I don't want to be pretty. I'm sick of this city. I'm sick of the rules and boundaries. The last thing I want is to become some empty-headed new pretty having one big party all day. Come on, Shay. They do all the same stuff we do. Bungee jump, play with fireworks, fly, only they don't have to sneak around. They don't have the imagination to sneak around. Look, Skinny, I'm with you. Doing tricks is great, okay? Breaking the rules is fun. Eventually, you've got to do something besides being a clever little ugly. Like being a vapid, boring pretty. No, like being an adult. Did you ever think that when you're pretty, you might not need to play tricks and mess things up? Maybe just being ugly is why uglies always fight and pick on one another, because they aren't happy with who they are. I want to be happy, and looking like a real person is the first step. I'm not afraid of looking the way I do, Tally. Maybe not, but you are afraid of growing up.